Welcome to Hey Dr. Sue. So people submit their sex questions to me anonymously, and once a week I post one question and one answer. Do you have a sex question you've always wanted answered? Go ahead and check out the description for information on how to submit it anonymously. This week's question is, help! It doesn't matter who I sleep with or how big his dick is. I can't feel him inside me. I'm a girl. I never could. I have no idea if he's in or if he's slipped out. I have to ask, are you in when we start? It's embarrassing, and I don't think it's right that I can't feel thrusting or anything. So let me start by saying that this is really normal for women. Really normal. Women just don't talk about it openly all that much. One of the reasons why you might not feel them inside you is that there just aren't a lot of nerve endings inside the vagina. And so a lot of women say that they can't really feel penetration. The majority of a woman's nerve endings in the genital area are going to be on the outside, in the clitoris, not inside the vagina. There are a couple of areas inside the vagina that may feel good when there's pressure applied to them. Specifically, I'm thinking of the G-spot and the A-spot. The G-spot is inside the vagina right on the front wall. It's not really a spot, it's actually part of the internal portion of the clitoris. And so for that reason, I can't really give you more specifics on location other than to say inside wall, think belly button side, about a third of the way inside the vagina. If your partner wants to try and stimulate that area, they should insert 1 or 2 fingers inside, not all the way in. Remember, outer 1/3, and make kind of a come here motion with their finger. Remember, they may not find it on the first try, and that's okay. You can try and do the same, but you may find it easier to use a sex toy. So take a look at this one. Notice it doesn't go inside the whole length of the vagina and it curves in to kind of nestle against that front wall. That's the area you're aiming for. Again, don't get frustrated if you can't find it the first or second time. That's normal. And you may find it and not really enjoy it when there's pressure put on it. That's also normal. If you and or your partner are playing around trying to find the G-spot, don't just focus on the G-spot. See if there are other areas that feel good. Also play around with different amounts of pressure. Now, the A-spot is also on the front wall of the vagina, but a few inches further up. This can be harder to stimulate. You can try using your fingers, your partner's fingers, or a sex toy and try to reach it. But keep in mind that the goal of this is to try and find an area that feels good, not to frustrate yourself. If you get anxious or frustrated trying to find either the A-spot or the G-spot, it's just going to make things that much less pleasurable for you. And I'm assuming that pleasure is part of what you want to experience during sex play. So for a minute, let's just focus on the fact that a lot of women don't feel penetration. And that means that they may not experience a lot of pleasure from it. Some women say they get a bit of pleasure from knowing their partner is enjoying what's happening. But I think that women deserve to enjoy pleasure for more than just watching their partner's reaction. You may want to talk to your partner about what else you can do that would bring you more pleasure. If you find that you like having your clitoris stimulated, you can work that into sex play. And there are ways that your partner can stimulate your clitoris while they're inside of you. Certain positions can make this happen. They can use their fingers. Some sex toys, like the one that I showed you before, are designed to be worn during penetration. You can also use your fingers if you want to take matters into your own hands. So know that what you're experiencing is quite common, but there are things you can do to try and get more pleasure out of your sex play. Until next time, be safe and have fun. Did you like that video? If so, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll know when new videos come out. Also check out the description to find out how to find me on Instagram, Medium, and Threads. And make sure to check the description for links where you can submit your own sex question.